reasonable. Now you got to work again and wait till a check come again.
Let's go. Yeah, and you be bugging to us. I need my money. If you want gangster, I need my money. They gonna fire you. They gonna stop you.
Because they was fucked up.
Compound interest.
Because of the credit, and you see, that's another thing they do on your credit. So say, you know what I'm saying, you want your credit pretty wide, and in Africa, it's credit. So if you buy something, you own it forever, and you taxes on it. You buy it one time, and it's yours. There's no payment on it. You don't pay it on it. You don't pay it on it after you get it. It's not no mortgage on it. It's when you bought it, you buy it. You buy a car, it's bought once. You buy land, you bought it one time. And so that's an American thing with the credit. To have you thinking that you have to have a certain level of credit in order for you to buy stuff. That's Americanized systems.
Like yeah, credit scores is definitely Americanized.
It's been back around.
Why you think the hackers in Africa be on that shit?
Right, because if you think about it, it's been around. If I'm bouncing you to my other white buddy. So it's like, hey, you want something? We'll go talk to my other white buddy. He already know. He already know what I'm going to do.
He know the script.
Right, so he's like, go to him. And then he say what he got to say.
Go to him.
Yeah, then he knows to say,
you want
a
bank
loan for your company?
Yeah, okay,
they go. And he gonna know. He already know to say. Then you back at square root one. I'm like, damn. I just went out and had 5 meetings, and I got the same 0 from everybody. You know what I'm saying? So it's like everybody know the spiel. You know what I'm saying? Like they already got the game. Ain't nobody finna go against the grain. You know what I'm saying? When it's like nobody gonna go against the grain when they got the game. That's it. Nobody going against it. Like I bet. That's it.
They just say send them around.
Yep. And then like that. Then they telling you it's all off your credit. Like no, your credit this. But then you think of the credit companies, Equifax, whoever, Transamerican, who own them damn companies?
White folks.
Ray and Man.
Hell no.
Thank you.
Juju and Juju.
Keisha and Michelle. No.
The Jew.
Roger and Dexter. That's who own that motherfucker.
Nah, hell no. What? Think of a Jew name. Adam.
Steinberg and Goldstein.
Yeah, Steinberg.
Right.
And,
They own that shit. And them the people who gonna tell you, nope, you can't. Sorry, you won't. And that's why people like Kanye go so bloody crazy. Because they know that they've been already
bamboozled.
Right. So now they on the fear level of they might not accept me is a little diminished. It's like I don't care if they don't accept me because look what I'm going through. Look what I got.
It's like I've been here and I've seen that it's all bullshit.
Right now, me fitting in and getting extra from this, I don't want it.
Now I can't fit in with the regulars where I used to be or these people. Because I don't want to fuck with them, and I can't just go back into normal popularity because I'm rich.
Right.
Or I made a name for myself.
And they got me tied up in other ways. For instance, the clothing line, he can't really do much with it. And they can hack the clothing line. Like he come out saying they dropping new colorways. They doing this, that, and stuff. They can do what they want to do. You
Adidas can do what they want because you signed that contract.
Right. It's like what, and then even if they go and say, yo, we ain't gonna do none of this stuff, they can just pay some hackers in China to do the same thing they want them to do and act like that's not us, that's them. And you like, what the hell?
That's what happened. They gonna over bootleg and shit.
Right, and we all sitting back like, new Yeezys, yes, I love Yeezys.
And once you find out people wearing phony ones, that's when you don't want to have them on.
Right.
That's exactly what happened with Air Force Ones.
The brand itself won't diminish after a while.
I remember Air Force Ones just running through the hood for like $40. They was like,
that's what happened to them. Motherfuckers didn't want to wear them no more.
Like, like, hey, I stopped wearing them for a long time.
I don't know if these real or fake.
Yep. And they was $40. Them things turn into bricks. They turn yellow.
Yeah.
You can't hoop in them, boy. You walking around with
your extra long Nike sign. The threads popping out.
I definitely bought a pair or two of the
that
fake
shit flip forward and your foot stuck in this shit flipped up. You like, hey, mama put the butter in here.
I used to clown people, bro. And then remember the see-through ones?
Oh, yeah, hell yeah, I remember
that. Man, niggas was getting their ass.
Man, niggas was walking around with money in them bitches, boy. My neighborhood, they had money.
For
like
real?
Green dollars is hell yeah.
At the bottom of them?
No, in them. Like when you can see,
like
you can see
you
walking through with money. Yeah, mother walking
but
through with real dollars. But they actually
had the actual money ones.
Yeah, they had real dollar bills inside the seeing out.
They had some money ones.
They had some money ones, the actual ones like that.
I'm like, niggas going crazy.
They was $100 bills.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, one's been around for a while. That's a black classic. Shoes, that's the ones. That's our stuff. That's what we do. That's why sometimes
that's what they gonna do.
When you do tourism hustle and you see these other cultures dressed like us, it don't make me feel mad at them. It make me feel superior. It make me feel like, wow, look what we've done to these. Look what we've done to these.
Nelly brought the stock up for
and
they went from being $59.99 to they changed their price to $100 after that.
Yeah.
After they said, "Give me 2 per,"
and especially on the whites.
Yeah. And
Like
but they know that
also,
they know that we boost product and boost brands. That's why a lot of times if you get a dope song, they'll just hire you to do their jingle for this song, but they'll hire you to just be the face of it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And just be like, hey, just stand your ass right here.
You gotta watch that shit. You can't be signing over your name.
Yeah, because that's connected to a brand, and if, like you said, if it's not up to your standard, because they'll drop you if you ain't up to their standard. You could be thinking you lined up with these brands.
Yeah, they can drop you like a man.
Drop the hell out your ass. You be like, whoa.
But you can't walk away when you want to.
Right. You gotta have some record. You gotta have that power in your lawyers and your
you
business.
gotta have that shit written in your contract.
Yeah, like I could be free whenever I want to. Like Kanye. Kanye said that shit, and then they was able to say he went against they clauses of, I don't know what they call that shit in white land, where you like they practice this as a corporation. They when he was saying Jews, he don't like Jews. They was like, that went against our practices or whatever.
And that's how they was able to take money.
Old boy Dame Dash said they gave him $120 million as a marketing fee.
Yeah.
So basically, the money was for his lifestyle.
Yeah.
So he was basically supposed to live as the brand.
Yeah.
And make more stuff and make commercials and shit like that. But when he said he didn't like the Jews, they canceled the contract, and then they wanted their $120 million back. So he had spent some, so they took like $72 million back. You know what I'm saying? Froze his account.
Yeah. Chase stopped doing business.
They stopped fucking with him. They was like, all right, that's it. Because remember, think about it. If y'all finna lose $120 million, y'all probably using that shit for this, that, and the third. And now the company who gave the check to my cancel, we want that back. Probably had
the money.
Right. You probably had the money rocking for about a good 3 months.
Use the money.
And now you gotta give it back.
Mass produce his shoe. Because they knew what he was gonna do. They're like, oh, you trying to take your brand and do this? We're gonna take that money back. We're gonna load all these factories up with Yeezys. We're gonna oversaturate your shoe to the fact
you
can't even sell it.
You can't sell shit, yeah. But people will still fuck with him on the authenticity, but it wouldn't be enough.
No, it ain't. Look,
it wouldn't be the worldwide. Right, it wouldn't be the world.
Shoe. He got to he had to come up with another pattern shoe.
That's true.
The shit that he's selling on that site is not the
that's
the
true.
500s.
That's just true. You know what? That is a dope point you just made. I did not put that together. You're right.
He can't fuck with that pattern no more. They can't do it.
He can't use none of that. And then you see how his shoe don't even look like a shoe.
It look like a motherfucking
sock.
Spaceship or something.
He probably went to his lawyers and said, find me what I can make.
Yeah.
Go to the trademarks, go to the lawyers, and create me a thing.
What can I make that they can't touch? That they can't say, can't come to the lawyers and say,
and it don't look nothing like the
old shit, them for pattern infringement, because they own that.
Of course.
Just like when he left Nike, he couldn't take
that old shoe.
The what's the name with him? Adidas had to come up with a whole new pattern for him. And he was salty.
You see other white brands.
He was salty because Nike didn't come up with that pattern. His artists came up with that pattern.
Well, that's the deal of doing business.
Yeah.
So, for instance, if you sell your music, the fucking record company didn't come up with the song.
Yeah.
So you sold us your song. We don't give a fuck who made it. That's on you.
And we can do whatever we want to your song. If we want to throw
you sold it.
Garth Brooks on this bitch, we could do it. If we want to speed it up, we could do it. If we want to throw a Mexican artist on this bitch, we could do it.
If we want to shelf it and never put it out,
we could do it. It's our shit now.
We own it.
You got that money, right?
That's your part.
That's your money.
So get the fuck on.
Sit down.
Yeah. So that's what Yeezy kind of did. Like, I didn't think about that. He gave up those patterns. So now you got to get more creative, and you see he can't do it.
That's why on that website ain't no motherfucking 300.
Did you see he can't do it? Because that sock shoe for $20, that is some fucking nothing.
Yeah, them bitches ugly.
That is nothing.
That's some ugly ass
it's like,
shit.
Yeezy, come on, you skilled, bro.
That's
you can come up with some shit. You actually gonna sell some fucking what in the hell is this?
That's why he made it $20.
Bro, that shit garbage. And it's like, your people who your lawyers and your designers, nigga, y'all too rich to come up with some bullshit like this.
They ran that shit by him and he said it was cool.
The only thing that's fucking him up is that if he designs something, those people gonna come at it if it fit on your foot.
So he got to do it like this right now.
Yeah.
Until they get whatever he owes them.
Mm-hmm.
Out of it. Once he through with it, that's when you're gonna see
coming up with a new thing.
Yes, that's why you gonna see new shit.
Because if he come up with a new thing now,
They taking it.
And no, even if he is smart enough to come up with a new brand, he don't have the fucking machine behind him to mass produce it.
Hey, that's what he got to do. He got to take all the people that still shopping with Adidas.
That nigga got the money.
No, but he don't have it like Adidas do. He's shipping in these warehouses around the world. He probably got the money. But how many people gonna scam you and not deliver?
It's a $50 billion company.
Yeah, how many people gonna scam you on your deliveries? How many people gonna do funny shit?
We can't be scared to start setting up infrastructure, and that's where he gonna run.
But how you gonna do that?
Forever.
Who you right? Because
he gonna have to. That's the thing. Even if you gotta be uncomfortable and be the first one to figure it out, that's what's gotta happen.
But think about it like
because
this,
at the end of the day, you gonna keep getting passed around by these white folks that's doing the same ass shit to you.
They ain't running it.
Because that's who owns distribution.
Yeah.
We're talking about distribution right now. That's what we're talking about.
Yeah, it's distribution.
Umar is always speaking on how we need our own distribution.
And for everything.
And that's real.
Not just fucking
that's completely understandable.
Music for fucking anything.
If he has to get uncomfortable, then that's what he has to do. He's Rap's second billionaire?
Yeah.
Come on, bro, do it.
He not
so
no
the
more.
next person
and
that comes in, they don't have to do all this goofy ass shit.
Yeah, and then here's the funny thing about it. If he kicked that off, it would bring such a plethora of money into the blackness.
Man.
But see, I'm not dissing the bro. I'm not dissing him.
I'm not dissing him either. I'm just saying something that could be more productive.
I wouldn't necessarily believe that somebody like Kanye West would necessarily have a mental aptitude. Not that he's slow or bipolar, but these guys have an affinity for white women. Yeah, so even if they got it, even if they had it, even if they had the mental capacity, all they're gonna do is go hand it to a white lady so that they can feel like, look at what the fuck I did.
And that's counterproductive.
That's not gonna help us. So, cause all she gotta do is say, thank you, husband. Thank you, smart person. Okay, white guy who I was in school with.
To the black community. What money?
Here go right. Or here go white person I went to school with. You smart. Go manage all
like
Kanye
Vanessa
shit.
Bryant.
And then she say, yeah, he say
like
I invested
Vanessa
that
Bryant.
shit in
Everybody
in
thinks
dress
Vanessa
socks.
Bryant. Vanessa Bryant ain't give shit to black folks.
Oh yeah, that's Kobe.
Right,
Kobe
and even his mother. Look, even his mother.
They don't even got nothing.
No, Kobe and his mother and them.
They about to sell his ring.
Right,
because they broke.
They getting thrown under the bus.
Yes,
because they're trying to auction off his shit.
Yeah, but they don't get no money.
The girl got hundreds of millions
of
dollars,
and
you ain't put them in a car.
Family over.
You ain't dropped them.
You ain't helping your kids' grandma and granddaddy. These your kids' grandma and granddaddy.
First of all, they made Kobe a human.
Yes,
so you can even fucking have him. You don't even gonna thank the nigga.
But
woman who made her affinity is who?
To white people.
Her people.
So
and Dr. Umar talked about her, and he almost got ridiculed for talking about her.
Yeah, because people gonna look at it and say,
people like,
it's her money.
She could do whatever she wants with her money.
And that's the facts, though.
She don't have to help.
That's facts. At the end
Y'all
of the
don't know what
you have to look at that
but
as facts. But that don't mean we can't judge
you. She don't gotta help the
But that don't mean we can't judge you.
She don't
it's
gotta
the
help
facts.
the grandparents
you can do what you want
But these are all
that
black
don't mean we
folks
can't
saying
judge.
this shit. Cause you know why?
I'm not surprised by
why black folks say
jumping
this
on
shit?
Because all those
jumping on the bandwagon
would love to have the same scenario.
That's the thing, and they gonna do us the same
way. They would
way.
love to have a situation where the white lady is the person who they gonna
do it the same way.
That's why I say somebody like Kanye West, for him to leave a situation where a girl took your kid and said you couldn't be with the baby,
and then get with another white woman,
and then you go jump in bed with another one. That shows you that you ain't rocking with sisters. You ain't rocking with the black race like that. That don't mean you don't love us and you ain't a black person, but that ain't your affinity. Your affinity is to the white people and the white ladies, and that's going to be where you need to rock at.
And that's why you can't
even if you get $400 million, your mind, or $400 billion, your mind going to be like, hey babe, I got here go $100 billion for you. So she's going to take it and take care of her people.
And guess what?
She's not going to take that and say, look, let me go build some shit over here in Compton.
But guess what? If he passed away, guess who's getting this money?
Of course.
One of the two white women.
The first one. And the second one.
That's what I said. They both get the money.
But this is what I'm trying to tell you. What a person, like, bro, they think, this is what Umar Johnson's psychology and all the Malcolm X, they think they're extra smart because they're believing that by being connected to white women, it's going to make the other white people say, yo, this person gets it. He understands that he needs to be on our side and be friendly with us. So let me go ahead and accept this guy and let him in. But then when he get knocked over the head with the contracts, when he get knocked over the head with the money, and all that, now you throwing rocks talking about some, I hate these white people, and these white people ain't right. And it's like, well, why would you be married to him? Why would you be, what are you doing? Like, if you can't hate them as much as you saying, because You in bed with him. What's happening? Like,
She's not white. She's from Britain.
so their affinity is not gonna.
that's what
It's
they
not
gonna
their
say.
affinity and their
She ain't
allegiance
white,
is
she's
not
from
gonna
Great
allow
Britain,
them to
or
be
she's from Russia.
black with us like that. It's not gonna allow that. They're gonna have their affinity
Well,
to their
she's
sister.
different.
Yeah, and they ain't gonna. They're looking at us like, man, if y'all stop smoking rocks, bro. Let me tell you something about that crack y'all on, bro. I know you got the education, bro, but all y'all on rocks. Like, when you talking, anybody smoke rocks, bro? The whole black race on rocks, my nigga. Tell me they ain't. Tell me they ain't. You like, what the fuck are you saying? But he's gonna have the psychology of what? His wife, her friends, the people that come over, the people that spend the night. So when the motherfucker say, I think black people slavery, right? I think slavery is a choice. Well, what the fuck they just told you at the night party yesterday at the damn bougie get together that y'all had, and everybody wore them damn socks y'all selling.
That's what they said.
This is what the fuck they talking about.
They was like, I think slavery was a choice.
Right. So then when you get on motherfucking Drink Champs, you could code switch. Yeah, nigga, I hate with the GDs on the south side, all the folks, man, my grandma, my crib. Then you get up off the table.
You know, I got Larry's son.
Right. Then you go over here and you get to kick it again with the white people and be like, hey, John, look, we're going to get this molecular thing. That don't mean you wrong. It's just that we can see it. This is what I'm just trying to say. You're not tricking everybody.
You're not tricking
Some people can see that shit. And an old man to pull you to the side and be like, come here, man. I see what the fuck you doing with these goddamn white people. Nah, I know that what you're doing is you do what the fuck you want to do. But don't think motherfuckers can't tell what the fuck you doing. And you be walking away from that old man like, what the fuck Pop's talking about, man? Why the fuck he pull me to the side and say this shit? And you waking up in the middle of the night, you thinking of that shit. That old nigga, he told me what the fuck out. Because you know what, I honestly, I could call auntie and them. I could get on the phone and see what motherfuckers on. Because it's gonna make you think now. Because otherwise you just thinking you tricking the whole world. Don't nobody know.
That's why
Nigga,
they
come
say
on,
motherfucker
man.
got out on him for his laptop. His own family member.
Yeah, because they looking at you like, bro, stop.
No, I can't win.
What are you taking with you? What you take with you from this thing? What you take with you?
Yourself.
You don't take none of this shit. Even your allegiance to white people gotta stay on this. They gotta stay on this thing. You don't get to go down there. Don't get to go.
You can't go up. You
It
can't go
stays.
to the man like, hey, yeah, you know I knew.
When you look out at
You see me hung with.
think
Hey,
about
that's
it.
a good one you
Think
said.
about it. If you go, look, forget that. If you go out to the ocean,
you
you stand on. Look, if you stand on the beach, right, and you look out on the water, and it's this big gigantic landscape of water. Where's the white people?
Yeah.
Where are they? You gotta only deal with water, my nigga.
Yeah.
You cannot go and be like, I'ma drown, but he gonna send an island boat. He's gonna come down here and save me. No, it's
You
no
know
white.
I know. I ain't gonna die because I know Bob Barker.
Right, they're not coming.
I know Bob
So
Barker.
all of that allegiance shit like that
He
coming,
gonna send a
it
jet
seems
for
to
me.
me that they have a mental issue because it's like, bro, you can't even be no whiter. Look at Michael Jackson. Look at fucking Michael. This man bleached his motherfucking skin, dude. Fuck liking white people and moving around them and paying rent close by. He bleached his fucking skin and lived like that for decades.
He tried to be on.
Then turned around and the same people he tried to mimic said he raped.
Wait, so
little
the
kids.
Pepsi shit wasn't real?
No, that was
That
real.
was real.
That happened to him. But he started bleaching his face
Yeah,
before that.
He didn't
Right
want to
before
be
that.
patched up.
Just
He
right
wanted to
before
be
that.
patched
He
up.
didn't do it heavy.
Okay.
He wasn't going crazy. He got his nose switched at that point.
Yeah.
But then right after that, he started bleaching his face
Yeah.
crazy. So by the
Okay,
time
break
you
this
saw
shit
him,
down.
and
I
by the
was young,
time
you
we
feel
was
me?
older, he was a whole,
was already
he was
young.
a
They went
through the
Caucasian.
process.
And then
Okay.
he did a song with R. Kelly. R. Kelly wrote it. I forgot. You Are Not Alone. I think
Yeah.
that's the music video.
Yeah, I remember
where he
that.
took
Hell
his
yeah,
shirt
I
off.
remember
that. Yeah.
That's the first time
I never seen the
ever.
video for it.
It's the
Never.
music video.
That's the
And
first time he
finally,
ever showed
and
his
it's the
chest.
first time he ever showed his chest,
And
and
he's
he was white.
Yeah.
And so we was all like, now hold the fuck on. Now this nigga was a whole nigga in 1970s. What? He had money. So for him, rich meant I get to be a Caucasian. And so he paid for it. So the same white people who he wanted to be, they saw the psychological fucked upness in his mind and they used it
that shit
against him. And they said, you fuck kids. Now, how can you fight that?
Damn.
How can you fight it? Go ahead, fight it. Go ahead, fight
Buy
back.
another Beatles.
He said, now go ahead, fight
Because
that.
your white skin ain't gonna fix it. You see how it's something that your skin can't fix?
Now you know what happened.
Your skin can't fix that?
Your
skin can't fix that?
That one, bro.
How your skin gonna fix it? How your skin even get you in there? If you like little boy, your skin has nothing to do with that. They gave something to him, a spider web you can't even get out of.
Damn.
So you're tricking yourself. You're not tricking everybody.
Now it's believable because you done turned yourself white. And
Why?
And touching little boys.
So we gave you some shit that ain't
So
even
now
fucking.
it's like, now you look crazy.
No, but let me give you a deeper thought. We gave you something that ain't even real. It's a piece of paper. It's fucking a piece of paper, and we gave it value. We said it's money. We said it's money. And you took that shit and bought you a whole new face. Boy, something wrong with your ass. And then he came out and said back then, this TV. Look, this TV. This is TV back when I'm young. This nigga said Michael Jackson himself came on an interview. Now, first of all, we was young, like we kids. So this nigga had a monkey. This nigga had a llama. I never even knew it. I never heard of a llama.
Monkey, he's puppy.
So after this time, he bought the Elephant Man's bones or some weird shit. Then after that, he was living in a glass box. It was like this shit that was so fucking, or it was either a bubble or he was living in a glass box. So it was like real
Michael
weird
Jackson
shit.
was very controversial.
So it was stuff that, because there's no internet at this time. It's just TV. You're not seeing it on the internet where you can back this up with, let me get online and double check this. No, it's only on TV, and that's the only time you see it unless somebody else talking to you about it. So there's no reference point you can go and double check it.
Never got a chance to be a
So,
kid.
and that was the excuse that they gave it, but then that made it easily to believe that he was a kid raper if he walking around saying I never used to be a kid.
He never got a chance.
But because you can look at that and say, when you're a kid, you be all worried about your little wee-wee and my wee-wee, my wee-wee. And so, yeah, you wouldn't get to be a little kid, so you still thinking about your damn wee-wee. He putting himself in these predicaments. You could just be a rich motherfucking man and go live as a rich man. But you wanted to play with them, and they showed you. They showed you.
You thought they were your friends.
He showed. And this is in the 80s on in the 90s, so could you imagine? You could see 50 Cent today. You could see P. Diddy today. And you're a rich boy. You millionaire up. This ain't today with the internet there. You can back it up. This ain't today. Nigga, you go in the stores buying everything. Ain't no proof of that shit.
No,
ain't no motherfucker taking photos.
No,
that's in the future. I'm talking about back when in the 80s and 90s. Ain't no motherfucking cameras following you back. Ain't there video cameras don't even fucking exist at this point. But you rich as hell. It's 88. You rich in the motherfucker. It's 92. What? That nigga got life that he couldn't. They don't even want him to put that information out there that his life was that he had. That he, when the information highway came with the internet, they didn't even want Michael Jackson sitting down with a podcast like, I fucked Quincy Jones. Think about the shit these people would have been able to say if the podcast game was around when them niggas was alive.
Tevin Campbell, man.
They killed them niggas before they even can say some shit. They made us think about it sexual because that's going to be salacious and make us think about them. But them people had seen stories and seen white people shit way before we even knew it existed. Think about that. Boy, they was millionaires in 88.
That's some shit.
Prince, Whitney Houston, imagine the shit these people sing, boy. I turn it down.
Y'all trying to make a nigga in this bitch. You got
no, you got the thing automatically just puts out heat. It automatically kicks off heat. Boy. Hell no, I be cold. I'm an old man. I be cold. I'll cut the heat up. I'll cut the heat up every damn well, boy. Your ass, we come with my crib, your ass be like, man, hold on, man, what's wrong? You all right, bro?
You tell you, get your iron up, bro.
Yeah, but that motherfucker, that nigga, that's why I say Mike, he was dope, but them people probably seen shit that they never wanted to get out.
You know what? He started exposing them too, though. People can't lie that he started exposing their secrets and shit.
Yeah.
He started exposing their shit.
And the same thing happening to P. Diddy right now. You see how P. Diddy quiet, he ain't saying a word.
Yeah.
All he know if he put a podcast out, boy, stop naming names, boy.
Yeah, he said he just got to shut up.
Yeah, he don't want to be dead. Yo, yeah, you're right, because they will look you up there do R. Kelly.
Trying to get locked up, bro.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, because you don't
want to involve him with the Tupac murder and all that.
That's right. I forgot
all
about
of
that.
his legal representation is like, hey, shut the fuck up.
Yeah, you know
don't say nothing.
But see, to me, I've been feeling like that's one of the most scariest things to do. To be quiet when you feel like you're innocent and then your life is on the line for 30 years and all this shit. It's like, why would you not say nothing, boy? You finna go down for the rest of your life.
Because anything that you say can
and will
be used against your motherfucking ass. You better shut the fuck up.
You better not say a word. And then hopefully it can help your appeal by being quiet. They wouldn't use no new information from what you said in the first trial. So it's like really scary. But, he put himself, I don't know if he, really, they got so rich, it's almost like, is this a scary thing being a celebrity? Is being a celebrity a scary thing? Yeah, because what if it implode or backfire?
Because at any given time, everybody is trying to take everything away from you. It's different being nobody when nobody's nothing away.
allegation.
Nigga
He going
likes
crazy.
to
He
see
wasn't.
other niggas fuck me.
Right, and then we probably thought that he did some shit like that, but when your baby girl say that after a 10-piece
Like,
special
this
being with
nigga's
her,
a freak body.
it's like, yeah, dog, you might be on that. And then it's like, what can you say? She gonna be a woman scorned.
Yeah.
You know, she a mean lady. She missed. She angry.
This bitch,
You know.
this bitch
you know,
just got out of divorce.
She
leave her with shit.
Yeah, she
But
Yeah, baby bell.
but it's a difference when it's that
You
one
rich.
lady saying something and then it's been rumors on you
All
in
the
this
time.
industry.
But still, she's the only one got
since
the money.
beginning.
Mhm.
I watched this crazy shit, this motherfucking documentary that this motherfucker put together on YouTube, and I was learning about Andre Harrell. I was learning about goddamn what was the other dude? Goddamn, it's the white
Quincy
dude that put
Jones?
them on.
Leo Cohen.
No. It was another one.
Tommy Mottola. Whoever.
That was the one that he was
White
married to
dude, just
Mariah
say white
Carey.
He
dude.
owned the fucking company.
Clive
He the
Davis.
one.
Clive
Yeah,
Davis.
that guy.
Clive
Yeah,
Davis.
he the
Mottola
one.
is the one that was married to Mariah Carey,
Yeah,
right?
he exec too.
He
He
the
was
one.
fucking on Mariah Carey and she was young.
Whoever
as
the
hell.
white man is, he the one who hired Andre Harrell as
Right,
the,
Clive
as the
Davis,
fucking
yeah.
top guy.
He owns. I forgot the name of the company.
And then they was talking about how
Jay
Diddy,
Records.
basically got in the industry.
They turned it
and
to Jay.
They basically
Remember
bust
they
Diddy
changed it to
down.
Jay?
Everybody was basically whooping
You know
Diddy.
why Jive Records changed
Oh,
it
that's
to
what
Jay
he said.
Records?
He said everybody was just busting.
Everybody
down.
was basically whooping Diddy. And then the thing was, Diddy got passed around so much till he got to the top guy, the top white man that owned it, and then he flipped Diddy, and then he gave Diddy Andre Harrell's spot. That's what happened.
Wow.
And that's how Diddy got so big, and then he got Biggie.
What
and
happened? What
all
happened
this
was
other shit.
the real rumor from that time frame in 1992, 94, when that really happened, was that P. Diddy was an intern. And Andre Harrell was the boss. He basically
That's what I
was
was saying.
P. Diddy's job. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then Andre Harrell had invited P. Diddy to a swim pool party, and he fired him in front of everybody. And he said P. Diddy walked in with his briefcase. He was an intern trying to be who he is, dressed as a suit, and old boy was a little intimidated by him. He was like, I think Andre Harrell ain't alive no more right now. But at that time,
Oh yeah, that's when he got fired from what's
he
his
got
name?
fired.
Yeah.
The
And-
first
and
record
then-
label that he was in.
Right,
in
and Clive and Andre Harrell was the one who fired him.
Yeah.
So when he got fired, he left. And he
and
opened
then
up
he
Bad
became
Boy.
the big man.
He opened
and
up Bad
fired
Boy.
Andre
He
Harrell.
brought up P. Diddy, and he brought Biggie and all them. And Craig Mack was his first artist.
Yeah.
And he blew up, and then he fired Andre Harrell, but he hired him back. He hired him back because the guy was smart. He just played Diddy because Diddy was young. You know,
He just
intern.
wanted
Think of an
his
intern.
payback, bro.
Right, he was an intern, but P. Diddy never looked back. So P. Diddy
crazy.
stayed on top of it since. So I don't know nothing about that part that they said happened, but I remember that story. It was in a fucking.
And I was
source
watching this shit on YouTube. I'm like, man, they could be making this shit.
Yeah, because it's just some regular person. I remember at that time, because I'm like 20, 19, you know, we looking at the source, we reading every fucking page. You know what I'm saying? So I remember that was the story from that P. Diddy got fired from Andre, because remember, P. Diddy was nobody. And nobody, who the fuck is this nigga? So they had articles about him. And they figured out that he was an intern and got fired. But he came out with Bad Boy. And at that time, KRS-One had a slogan came out, and it said, real bad boys move in silence. So everybody knew that line. So when he came out with Bad Boy Records, it was basically saying bad boys move in silence. So, but he had the Bad Boy Records. So it was like, oh, this nigga, this cool. Look how he was the bad boy. He was the bad. It'd be like some slogan, like if maybe somebody came up with on phoneme or something, and then y'all in the years future be like, no, on phoneme actually was what you be telling somebody, no, that's how we talked at that time. But he just came out with on phoneme movies. You know what I'm saying? Nigga be like, no, that's not that. We on phoneme with that. You like, I'm telling you, motherfucker. Hey Tony, tell these motherfuckers this nigga didn't come up with on phoneme, you know, because Bad Boy was a slogan from a KRS-One song. And then he came up with Bad Boy Records, and everybody was like, this nigga's smart. Because, you know, at that time, words it mattered. At that time, spelling was in rap. That's what you did. So, no, not graffiti. People rhymed spelling.
Yeah.
So it was be like
rap used to be like a spelling bee.
KSOLO, the S to the and the METTEOHOD. That's what rap was.
Yeah.
So when he came out with Bad Boy, it was like he was doing that. You understand? What do Bad Boys stand for? Like that kind of shit. So and it blew up because he was the only black motherfucker that had a label that was dealing with the hunkies, and he blew up. And I'm talking about, you know, we was fucking with
the only one.
What that because Def Jam was out there too. But I'm saying on the
Jermaine
independent.
Dupri was doing it too.
That's true. He was showing the fuck out of Atlanta. Showing the fuck
So
was.
Def Jermaine Dupri was a millionaire at 16.
Yeah, but you know, Jermaine Dupri dad worked in the industry.
Yeah.
So he was connected. So P. Diddy was like a nigga from Mount Vernon, which is like the suburbs of New York.
And
he still was able to
well,
make
his
it.
daddy was a gangster.
Yeah, he still was able to make it. Yeah.
Diddy daddy ran with folks in them. His daddy was a gangster.
Oh, I don't know too much about it.
P. Diddy daddy ran with Bumpy Johnson.
Okay.
That's why Diddy was born in Harlem.
And he was able to come up and
they
do
mama,
what he did.
His daddy moved their mama and him to Mount Vernon.
But you see how no matter how big you go, the celebrity thing is or whoever they are. And if at any point they want to throw you under the bus or
you want to know who killed
do something
Diddy Daddy? Nicky Barnes.
Damn.
Yeah, Nicky Barnes killed Diddy Daddy. Over his mama. Okay. Nicky Barnes liked the Diddy mama.
No, oh wow. That's crazy. I mean, I don't know too much about New York.
He smoked Diddy Daddy over
his ass with the blickety.
Over Diddy mama.
Over love.
He got him set up.
Loves and drugs and love.
But you know, he made it seem because it was over something else. He made it seem like
Nicky Barnes was real gangsters in New York
but Nicky
at that
Barnes
time.
was tender dick.
I wasn't.
Yeah, he killed a lot of niggas over bitches. He felt like the bitch he fucked was his bitch.
Well, you know, in their crew they had a rule that you couldn't do that. Like the women was off rules. So
he had plenty of women.
No, I'm just saying that.
Like every bitch
they clicked. He said in his documentary when he was in prison that in they clicked that they had whatever they called it. I forgot that you didn't mess with the other guy's bra.
But he was fucking other niggas.
That was an open conversation. Like you don't do that, nigga.
But Nicky followed his own rules. He was fucking other niggas' bitches.
I don't know, but that's what he said that when he found out that he got locked up and they kept calling him up saying that dude that was with his bro, he went over here and tricked on everybody.
Yeah.
And he tricked on everybody. And that's how Ray Evan went down.
But before he got locked up.
Ray Apollo.
The Apollo, yeah.
He was like, y'all fucking my bitch.
He was the youngest out of all of them. But like I said,
it's your water, man.
Might be yours. He said that was their rule, that you don't do that. Whether he did it or not, that's what he felt like, hey, y'all weren't supposed to do that shit to me.
Yeah, that's what happened. He felt like he was Nicky Barnes.
And he said niggas kept telling his ass, like, hey, boy, yo, bro, but see, back then, they was moving with little fast bros because, your broad ain't loyal, baby.
Yeah, they gonna go to the next nigga who gonna get them the chains, the rings, let them drive the fancy cars.
He tricked on everybody over his love affair.
You was a trick off. You tricked on this bitch. You had this bitch draped the diamonds.
Yeah, fucked up. He got popped off
and
she showed who she was.
So she hopped on to the next baller. You thought she was gonna go hungry and stay down with you when you said the
nigga. But you know what was bogus about his
situation? That nigga was going to do 30, 40 years.
Yeah, they said he did like a long time. And normally when you snitch, you're supposed to be home. But he did a whole 25, 30 pieces.
Because he had done so many crimes, bro.
Probably so.
He had so many bodies. He killed so many people, sold so many drugs.
And they
like, fam, look, you gotta spend some time.
They
don't let niggas like you go.
They still gave him a life sentence.
So imagine that.
You doing all that telling.
You tricked on everybody.
He tricked so he wouldn't get 100, nigga.
Oh, probably, yeah.
He tricked so he wouldn't get 100.
Now this is my $1 million question. Did this nigga ever live to see daylight?
Yeah, he got out.
He got out, but he died right after that.
Yeah, he got out.
So what the fuck was it worth?
Because you can't cheat God. That's why.
So all you did was go out as a bitch ass, snitch ass nigga. Because all that shit that you did was invalid.
Yeah, it was bad.
In his little single apartment, one room apartment that they set him up in.
You could have died with your dignity, not saying shit.
And then old boy and them, they came home later because they just let old boy Rayful Edmond. I think he was connected to that. He just came home, I think.
You had Frank
I
Lucas.
used to watch all that stuff when YouTube was around years ago. They had all them documentaries.
You had Frank Lucas. What's the other dude? Frank Matthews.
Yeah.
You had Bumpy Johnson. You had Fat Cat. You had these is all like
you could see the people on the documentaries and stuff. I don't remember.
All of mad gangster movies are documentaries.
It's been mad years since I watched.
You had Mitch. You had Mitch from Paid in Full. You had Rico.
Yeah, all those guys.
All of them.
It was a time when that
Mitch
was the
was really
movies.
based on Rich Porter.
Yeah, Rich Porter. That's what I just called him Mitch.
Yeah, it was a
Rich
lot of that
Porter,
stuff.
You had Rico.
Was around for a while.
You had Ace.
Yeah, it was based on Ace.
All those movies was important because we watched a lot of those gangster movies from white people. We watched The Godfather. We watched the this to that. And if you watch those movies, it'll be a session or a section in a movie where they'll be talking about. I didn't remember which one it was. They start talking about black people.
Yeah, they'll be like them niggas up in Harlem or they'll be talking to that. Just throw them in there
and they made
to let
sure
you know
they
that
had,
this was coming on around the same time.
No, not to give you a time frame to show
let you know how they feel about
right.
it.
That's what they doing. To let
they letting you know the narrative.
Right.
We don't fuck with them.
That's what the fuck they saying.
That's why
that's why they say.
Oh yeah, they always got some racial.
But my point about it is that that's why all those hood movies need to be done.
The Mafia,
because those movies don't got nothing to do with our stories.
Yeah.
Those we watched them and we liked them. The Scarfaces and this, that, and the third.
They was low-key dissing us.
Right, they always hate.
Oh yeah, they always.
But then when we do our own movies, we can show our own selves and our own necessarily not glorifying the crime necessarily. But it's our motherfucking stories.
That was a racial term. Hassa is a racial term for. They used to call a black man a Hassa.
That's what it is. So that's
it's
why we don't want to be just glorifying their stuff and then looking at them like, oh, because we know when those movies was out at that time, you talking about
that
all
was
the
all that
mafia
was in the
movies,
cinema.
all of the rap dudes started talking about they
Gambinos.
All the rap dudes started acting like they was the mafia and the mafiosos and Corleones and shit like that. And it's like, why we glorifying these motherfuckers?
But before that, it was Dolomite.
Crackers that don't even fuck with
motherfuckers was pimps at first.
Yeah, but that was a lifetime prior. I'm talking about at that time when the gangster
when these movies came out, when the Superfly came out and all that. Motherfucker was pimping.
That shit hit rap earlier on when like EPMD and them niggas was around. That was in rap. That Superfly style and pimping and all that.
Yeah.
But that's why Snoop Dogg was for a while because
that's why he grew up on pimping.
Yeah.
And then the gangster shit came.
The Funkadelics and all that shit.
Yeah.
That music was around. Right. You know what I'm saying? But then it switched. Now that music ain't. But then the
but that was drug taking smack taking
all the
music.
black motherfuckers started trying to act like they was mafioso motherfucking.
Yeah, when Scarface came out, when Godfather came out.
I mean, it was cool because there was a time frame. But
everybody wanted to rule the world and sell cocaine.
But that's
now we
why.
gotta go get
But that's why I like motherfuckers like what's the nigga's name? Griselda and them because now they done brought the wrestling thing. Even Wu-Tang brought the Asian karate element, you know what I'm saying? So bringing those I think Joyner Lucas do something. I don't want to say a circus, but I think he do like this. There's some kind of thing about him that it's not necessarily straight rap. He remind me a little bit more of Flow Rider. But he's not necessarily as pop.
But no, he's more lyrical.
Yeah, he reminds me of that guy.
He more of the backpack rapper with the white swag.
Right, he got the high end rap that's not necessarily
the backpack rapper
so
with the white problems, but he black.
Right, yeah, exactly.
That's because he a
something.
Is
something.
Yeah.
Is that what it is?
Yeah.
So because I didn't know that. I said there's something special differently about him, but I don't know what it is because I don't know.
Folks from Providence, Rhode Island.
He got Eminem problems.
I didn't know that. I didn't know
that. Eminem problems.
He's not from no big nigga city.
I didn't know
He's from fucking Rhode Island.
That's what he is.
You can just tell that his rhyme and everything about him is.
He's the black Eminem.
Right.
He's black. He's a mixed Eminem. He got Eminem problems. Mom taking prescriptions. Lack of love. My dad, he got them problems. Niggas thinking he was a punk because he was mixed. He had to fight. You know what I'm saying? Niggas don't think he gangster and shit because he didn't grow up in New York. You get what I'm saying? So he got them problems. He got the black Eminem. He like the white. He like the mixed Eminem. You get what I'm saying? That's how he rap too. Fast, all that. So that's the problems he got. That's what he on. That's why. He don't get outside of his
lane.
Yeah, he don't get outside of his lane.
He
ain't trying to talk about on ops.
Because he always got new music. And I be like, this boy dropped music like a brick. Boy, he got Drake songs. He got this nigga song. That like first he was just to look like a guy who was trying to get there. Then all of a sudden he came out the woodwork with music videos. You know hard working.
Now they started getting features with bigger artists. That's what happened. He on the song with J. Cole. He on the song with Lil Wayne.
Yeah.
He started getting features with bigger artists because they fuck with his rap.
Right.
Because they fuck with how he rap. They like he a real rapper.
Because remember he had the first song I came up on him was Remember he had the video where the
Yeah,
black
when he
dude
sit on
and
the
the white
porch and
dude
shit?
was
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
That's
what he came.
That's during the pandemic.
arguing
That was
each
for
other.
the-
Now, he had music
Yeah.
before that, though,
Yeah.
but that was
Yeah.
during the
That was the one
pandemic.
That was
blew him
one
up.
that got him real
Yeah.
big.
He
You know
went
what I'm saying?
viral.
That's when I
It
Because
went
he was
viral,
rapping
yeah.
about. That's why I say he that type of artist
Yeah.
because
I had heard
he
about him
don't-
before
He don't
that.
have the. He don't have the. I thugged on the block, soul rock story.
Right.
He got the.
I mean, he made the
I
Will
went to
Smith song, and then
school,
that took him to
And
the
this
next level.
motherfucker treated me different because I mixed.
He lyrical.
Or I know.
He lyrical as hell.
I can tell you about this cracker, and I can tell you about. I still get harassed by the police even though I mix. I can tell you about this type of shit.
Yeah, I mean, he got his own style. That's what I say. He's different from the other artists that got whatever they got going on, because maybe everybody talking about the same thing in that specific way. But he got his own. I knew it was something, but
He got it like
something that was different.
He like
from
I'm
the
the little.
other
I was the
artists.
little kid that got mad and broke the pencils and tore up the paper, and
Right.
everybody like, what the fuck wrong with him? You know what I'm saying?
Rhode Island's a small ass city. They say you can ride through the whole
I was that
fucking
little
town
kid in
40
class.
minutes.
Damn.
The whole state. He said you can ride through the whole state in 40 minutes. I said,
Damn.
God damn.
It's
a
little,
state?
little as
It's
fuck.
like it's short as hell.
It's a Providence.
Yeah, like,
It's
wow.
not really a state. It's a
Yeah.
Providence.
The Providence
Just
of
like
Rhode
New
Island.
Hampshire. New Hampshire's a Providence too.
Well,
Right.
them motherfucking states. I get what you're saying, but them states, they part
But
of
that's why the
50
tourists
states.
be like, it's not no black people
Yeah, it's
here.
not.
It's not no black
You don't want to
people.
live on
Nah,
that coast.
that's the center of whiteness, boy.
Yeah, you want to live on that coast. I
You
don't
want to know
live on
about
that
the
coast.
13
I met
colonies,
black
boy?
people
You
from
go your
there in
ass
my
down.
Yeah,
life.
I met a lot of black
Very
people from
rare.
Rhode Island.
Yeah, small.
Providence, Rhode Island. That's where they be at. They
There's
from
other, I'm
Providence.
sure there's other suburban.
You got
little spots,
Connecticut.
Bro, he from Providence.
Providence, Rhode Island.
Jordan Lucas, he from Providence.
but That must be the black place. That must be
That's
the
where all the
spot.
black folks at. Providence.
Must be it. He grew up around black people.
But they like uppity black folks.
Yeah,
They-
probably because that's the section
Yeah,
you in. Just
yeah,
like,
yeah.
you know, when you
It
black.
costs a little money to live out there.
I'm sure it do. Providence, Rhode Island.
Even the
sure it
people
do.
that's like getting governmental assistance, they getting a lot. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
To make it look like they ain't giving no governmental assistance. So they living amongst the rich, basically.
We need to be going building. This I need
We
some
meet
property.
people from Rhode Island and Nashville. I met a few.
I want me some land properties and put me some acres. I like this. The fact that there's nothing built out here, but if you went to go try to claim some of this shit, they'd be like, that's owned by
Hell
the.
no, they gonna shoot you down.
That's the Jets.
That's foo-foo
They
land.
own that. You can't.
You
come
better
here.
get the fuck off of that.
You're like, well, where the empty spot at? Up there in the sky.
Where your ass gonna be.
Not down
if
here.
you don't get the fuck around.
Right, ain't nothing down here, nigga. You can't get no freebies. You be like, wait a minute, I'm on Earth too. Why can't I have this? And then you'll get over here and be like, yo, can I use y'all machine to chop these trees down? They'll be like, hell no. You want the land? You got it. You better call Oprah Winfrey. She'd be like, you get a tree cutter. You get a tree cutter. We're gonna build us a community over here. Because that's all we need is over those billionaires to get those machines that chop all this stuff down. And then we can go ahead and build our homes and build our places. But you see how it's like these little homes kind of trapped in these little, it's like one home and then you ride a little further down, like then there's another one or three of them. They got them kind of scattered. You feel me? Like
I think
this.
all we need is community. Black people have an income of $2 trillion a year.
Yeah,
We
but
not broke.
that's not necessarily an income when it's going to people to buy shit.
We just, that's what I mean by we need community.
That's a
because
consumer.
All we do is we get the bag, that $2 trillion, and we give it right back every time. We give it
They
right
make
back.
it
We
feel
dish
like
it right back.
They make it feel like that we have power in consumerism. That's not true. There's no power in giving your money away.
That's why I'm supposed to be
There's
preaching
no
that
such thing as spending
that
power.
infrastructure so much. Motherfuckers need infrastructure.
But I don't think they will let us have it because look at the history of America. You put a hospital somewhere, they bomb it. You put a church, you put a school somewhere, they gonna level that shit. You know what I mean?
Keep going.
You build this stuff, it's not gonna be there later. You know what I'm saying? You come back.
I don't think it's gonna be an overnight
look at all
process.
this empty
I don't
space,
think. I don't even think if we started today, I don't even think we would see it in our lifetime. I believe
I see what
that
you're
it's gonna
saying.
take just as long as we had to get into this shit
to get
out of it.
So another
So if
400
it's gonna
years,
take
right.
another 400 years,
Right.
we gotta start today.
Right.
I'm sorry, but if we keep putting the shit off for 400 years, 400 years, 400 years,
Ain't
400
gonna
years, 400 years, 400 years, we're gonna look up is gonna be fucking.
But that's that independent thinking, because most people are gonna be at work. Like old boy, what's his name? Big Mike, Murder Mike, Killer Mike. He said that everybody in there that wanted to get these young people up, talking about they're in their 20s, y'all are new soldiers, y'all are new killers, y'all are new guys on the front line. He said, don't gaslight these kids like that and tell them they're the new black culture soldiers. He said, because when you was in your 20s, in your 30s, you was able to just be 20 and 30. You didn't have to go fight for the black race. You didn't have to be on the front line. You didn't have to go out here and be no soldier for black people. He said, and if they came today and told you that they're going to pay your mortgage for the next 5 years, if white people came and said that, the revolution would be over for you.
Yeah.
You are not going to stand on the front line no damn more. You're going to be like, they finna pay my motherfucking mortgage. I ain't got to work. Hey, all y'all need to come over here and talk.
I actually do feel him on
Come
that
over here and talk, y'all. Let's sit back and talk. Look, now how we gonna fix this? That's
discipline and restraint come in.
Yeah.
Shit, you got to fight for something.
Killer Mike said that.
Boycotting mean everybody didn't get to go to work the way that they wanted to go to work. People had to be uncomfortable and figure shit out.
Look, the white people only was able to build this because they had the balls to walk out here into the swamp, into the fucking trees, into the bugs, into the animals,
Somebody
and they stopped.
has to have the balls. We can't keep being just scared.
Look at this shit. It's empty. Nobody wants none of this shit.
It's like a parent just spanking your hand. Now you just don't want to do the shit no more. Like, you gotta keep doing it. You gotta keep fucking going.
They got homes and family, but on this side it's empty. Nothing but trees and.
You can't say that they the new revolution.
So
right?
if we
somebody
wanted to,
gotta be.
We could. No, I guess these gas stations is close by, so it got to be something over there. But if you cut all this stuff up and built our own towns, but you know what the problem is? This is the problem. We clustered into black towns, Detroit, Chicago, Washington, D.C. If you came out here and tried to build you a town, you would be surrounded by white people every way, every which direction. So,
because I hear that thought that Killer Mike said, and then I think about revolutions, and I think about people that were selfless, and I think about how Martin Luther King died at 32, 33. Right. What if he said, I just wanted to be 20, I just wanted to be 30, I just wanted to fuck white bitches?
Yeah, as did.
What if he was that selfish?
Man.
You get what I'm saying? What if Malcolm X was that selfish?
It wasn't.
What if Marcus Garvey was that selfish?
Selfless.
You get what I'm saying? Like, I kind of get you, bro, but I don't. Like, you lose me at a point, because at some point, somebody has to wake up.
Yeah, put your foot down.
And more than likely, it has to be the young.
Facts. It's not going to be people stuck in their ways. Older guys are already entrenched in their thoughts.
So these are our new revolutionaries. These are our new soldiers. These are our new... That doesn't make sense to say.
Right.
Because Fred Hampton died at 22.
What he's saying is, you don't tell them, knowing damn well,
but somebody
when a white man come and offer you 5 mortgage payments, you going to sell them out.
All right, so
he said you.
I
don't
get you,
tell
bro.
them that.
I get you, brother. And let me
not
add,
the person that's going to stand on business. You tell them that.
I get you. And let me add to what you're saying. So that's like Malcolm not doing his job because he looked at his overseer and saw flaws in him. That's like him. No, follow me. That's like him saying, I'm not gonna do this because you're not living your life right.
And at the same time,
because you're not doing this, because you're not doing that.
Look, check this out. And at the same time, Malcolm did that and couldn't be the Malcolm that he needed to be because of that.
No, Malcolm kept the mission going until he died.
No. He was put out of his organization.
But he kept going.
No, but listen. He got his power through his organization. He made himself an entity, which made him not bulletproof anymore. He lost his protection. That's why he died.
But he still had to take a sacrifice.
He could have had a lot of more years.
But you missing the whole point. You're missing the whole point. He kept the shit going.
But what I'm saying is,
somebody has to sacrifice. Somebody has to keep it going.
Yes, but what I'm saying is, why tell somebody something and you're not going to stand on it?
Right, well,
that's all Killer Mike saying. Don't tell nobody nothing if you ain't gonna stand on it too. Don't be going to tell these kids you do, and then they gonna see the next day that you sold out.
So what I'm saying,
because that's gonna deflate them.
So what I'm saying is, I get what you're saying, and that's true. But the example I just used, the guy who gaslighted this person actually made a better person, even though he was still flawed.
But in the end.
Even though he wasn't standing on the shit he was saying, he ignited a flame in somebody that could stand on that shit that they were saying. So that's where it becomes flawed, and where you shouldn't say, hey, you can't say this to this person, or you shouldn't say that to this person, or because you're not standing on this, or you're not.
Look, how about just stand on it?
Because if I keep saying the room is dirty, even though I'm not cleaning it, somebody's gonna clean it.
But how about just being the man that stand on it?
I get that too. It's one of those things.
Stop giving us an out.
It's one of those. No. It's one of those things where two things can be right at the same time.
Yeah, just be the man that stand on it. Don't be the send off.
Yeah.
Don't tell these kids because there's some people that you sending off. They probably wouldn't do this if you didn't tell them.
They looking at you as a leader, right? I see what you're saying. Ultimately, you ain't even got this in your gut.
And they might end up getting killed. And they might end up getting killed. And you're getting killed and you faulty.
Right, you just want to do this, kid.
Because now you using that
example
you get a good job. How it can go bad.
Yes.
I feel that.
As soon as you get a good job,
I was using that example of how it can go good.
Yeah. Just like me telling y'all, come on, G, we should go grind and make our own money. As soon as my phone ring for a position in a white man's
I'm gone.
corporation, I'm gone, G.
Keep it going, folks.
I might even fuck around and leave y'all out there.
Right, motherfucker look at you and say,
because I got to get back.
Yeah, hey, boy, y'all can handle it from here. And you like, what you mean?
Hey, bro, you can handle yourself. You say
no, this how I be. I'm going to work on the inside.
Yeah, I got y'all.
I'm going to be on the inside.
Y'all going to be all right. Y'all
ain't never going to get a ticket while y'all grinding again, I promise.
Keep hope alive.
Right. Then you see him rise up, and then he be like, yo, you know more. You come down to the speech.
I'm right here,
What's
G.
up,
They
boy?
fucking me up.
Like, hey, man, you kind of embarrassed me. Stand in the back right here. I'm
your
talk
ass
to you
right
after
there.
this.
Do what that man said. Now look.
So it's a right in both ways because Killer Mike should tell them, because at the end of the day, who's going to be the soldiers if everybody telling the kids not to be?
No, he said, but all he was saying is if you're going to tell them, be the man that don't comply to the 5 mortgages. That's all he's saying. And stand on your business. If you're going to go and teach these kids, if you're going to have your kids this way, don't be a fuck nigga. Because all history has is fuck niggas.
Right. Stand on something. Show them.
Stand on it. Die for this shit.
Right. Show them the belief system. You hear the meeting. You hear being this, but then as soon as
when they cock that gun, don't run.
Right. But you can look at a rapper like 50 Cent, who was like one of the most successful artists in the game, but he tear down black artists all the time. That's his beef. It's mostly black people. Because
he don't have no other artists to beef with.
No, your beef shouldn't even be with black people.
No, but what I'm saying, he do it for the money.
Where's your beef for the white motherfuckers for their historical bullshit?
You
can flourish.
True.
We know you can flourish. We know you can come up. We know you can blow up. But where's your motherfucker?
But you know, as soon as he start dragging white folks, his platform gonna dwindle.
But that's the point.
They gonna put his ass.
But that's
called dying for it.
But that's my point.
And that's why
you gonna
goddamn
nigga
don't tell them,
don't goddamn
be the
time
next
dissing
Obama
niggas.
If you ain't
but you
gonna
ain't
die
got
for
no
this shit,
motherfucker. You're angry for white motherfuckers for their historical bullshit. I don't give a fuck about what that nigga said on a rap song yesterday or last year.
On gang.
I'm talking about the historical facts that we all know. Motherfuckers don't even speak on that shit. And I know what you're saying. That's going to kill my allegiances. And they might not fuck with me no more. Yeah, I get it. But does that make it okay? That's the whole Killer Mike point. Just because you're on the inside, does it make it okay for you not to be a warrior too? Not to have no warrior fight because of what your allegiances is? Well, shit, I got to show. Well, shit, I'm rich. Well, shit, I live in this area. Yeah. So if I start talking like this, then that means everybody that's going to look at me and say,
I got an obligation to this? Oh, shit, I can't do
That's why you got to look at a person like Kanye and say, at least you can respect him because at least he going to say with it. He going to say it. He might not, you might not agree with it, but he going to jump out there and be like, look, we had a meeting at the house yesterday and everybody was talking like this. So I agree with them on this. What the fuck you talking about? But that's his opinion. Versus a motherfucker that don't say shit.
That is right there.
And all they do is hit you with good entertainment. You can sit back and be, ooh, I love this shit. But they ain't got no voice and nothing. They don't say nothing. They just want to keep their crib and keep their lifestyle and they don't say a word. You know what I'm saying? But then you look on MSNBC.
Them the good niggas.
You look on MSNBC and them directors and shit, them white directors, the whoever they are with the name, they up there saying, I'm a Democrat, I'm a Republican. They speaking their fucking mind. They don't give a shit who fucking don't like them no more, if they ain't in the in crowd or Hollywood don't give them a job. Who the fuck cares? I'm talking about I love Biden or I love Trump. You know what I'm saying? So black dudes don't do that. They be like, shit, man, I ain't saying a word.
Nigga, we don't even stand up when we don't even want to stand up when we're a new student in school.
I'm not even saying that. I'm not necessarily saying they should. I'm just saying you see it. You know, you can tell, okay, that guy is quiet as hell. Like Jay-Z don't never mention shit about how he played Dame. He don't never say nothing
He
about
don't
it.
never say nothing
He
about
be quiet
nothing,
as a
bro.
mouse, and it's like, well, damn, why are you
Only
so
thing
quiet?
he step up for is when they don't win an award.
But right, it's like,
Bro,
why
that's
you
when he
so
got the most to
quiet?
say.
Like,
That's what he
goddamn.
got the most to say. He don't stand up for nobody. He ain't say nothing. When Takeoff got killed, he ain't say nothing.
So basically, just
He
listen
say
to your
nothing,
music,
G.
tell me about you, but
He don't
otherwise,
stand. Only time
But he
Jay-Z
from
stand-
that era though, where you wasn't to talk a lot. You know
But-
what
No,
I'm
he's
saying?
not
You
from
just-
that era.
but
He
that
from
ain't
that
like,
era.
yeah, I
You
don't
a
think
damn
that-
lie. He from the 70s.
I don't think
He from
he's
the
still.
70s.
Now I'm talking about 90s rap. Niggas
Oh
wasn't
man, I
really-
ain't talking about rap. He don't rap no more. He
Yeah.
don't rap no more.
Well, his podcast, even Nicki
He
Minaj
Jay-Z
got one.
billionaire.
But that's how he came up.
He's a cultural figure now. He don't rap no more.
Yeah.
Folks do liquor, talk about
They
this.
say he on mogul time.
Yes, he not a rapper. He,
But
he
that's
can
why
get away with that shit.
that's
when
why
he
he
was a
probably
rapper,
like to be
Type
so
shit.
quiet, because he probably
Type
feel
shit.
like they'll take him down, make a plane blow up.
He ain't
you know.
coming out with no album no time soon. So he ain't
Being
got to
rich-
worry about no promotion.
Being rich is scary, you know what I'm saying? 'Cause, you know what I'm saying? But you know,
You don't got to worry about his shit flopping at all.
he was
G.
jumping on everybody's
You get
songs
what
for a
I'm saying?
minute. Now he ain't
54
even
years
doing
old. Folks ain't got to worry about no flopping, G.
that. He was
He
jumping.
just don't say nothing because
Remember, he was jumping on everybody's
he
apples for a
stay, he
minute.
they puppet.
Yeah.
He they puppet.
Puppet.
Whatever.
I
when they put,
feel you on that.
when they put their hand up him and whatever they say talk about,
Right, that's what he
That's
gonna
what he
talk
gotta
about.
talk about.
And then all the interviews be all nice and shit, and they don't never ask him those daring questions. They
And-
all friendly and shit.
as you can see, bro, he's one black man
He
that never
handpicked.
been in any physical altercation besides the one that his wife's sister beat him
No,
up.
Fat Joe say he caught him up, but this
Nah,
before
they
he was,
hit him
before he
in the
was
head with a
famous.
No,
bottle
I'm
or some
talking
shit,
about
didn't
since he been in the limelight.
Oh
Right.
yeah.
That was shit was before when he was a hoodlum.
And y'all heard of one of his security
shit.
guards went crazy, a white dude went mental or some shit like that?
For real?
Yeah, it's on the internet. Well, there's security guards, a white dude.
They probably gave him the wrong pill. They taking them
He
other
took the
drugs,
red pill
bro.
instead of the blue one.
Yeah, they gave him
Freaked
the
out
other
on
pill.
that. But
Went
it's
to the
probably
Matrix
it's
on
probably
that.
seeing that level of richness, man. When you get to be around somebody that's
He's
a
seeing all the shit
billionaire,
that he can't talk
it's
about, he
probably
can't tell
scary.
nobody.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Like it's probably scary seeing that
Because when you
shit
sign, when you
at that
become
level.
security like that, you can't say shit you saw around.
And then imagine being that rich.
You just gotta look.
Yeah, you were looking around here. They
They
invited you.
raping a little boy over there. You
Oh.
can't do shit.
Damn. G.
They tell you, throw the little boy a towel. That's what your job is.
Damn.
Make sure his
Damn.
ass don't go nowhere.
How the hell would you even want to be in a room like that? Or be around people like that?
They take you over to Mark Zuckerberg house. You see 30,000 Chinese in the back room running Facebook, and you can't say shit.
Yeah, I see what you're saying.
They're like 8 years old, 7 years old. They ain't
Yeah,
they barely
yeah,
feed
shit
these
that-
motherfuckers.
Shit that's out your realm of even
Yes.
thinking. You like, wait, what?
You
the fuck?
say anything, you dead,
Right.
and they gonna make it look like an accident.
Yeah, that's
You
facts.
went crazy. You shot yourself.
I agree. And you hear about that, like this white guy saw.
Remember Bad Boys 1?
Yeah.
When he killed his cousin and his mom was like, "Oh, what happened to this? He went crazy. He shot himself."
But look, on some,
And she just believed it.
on some real on some real life shit, not a movie. This white motherfucker, he had exposed that Boeing. American Airlines.
Yeah.
They did some bogus shit.
Yeah.
So he had worked there for 30 years, 20 years. So then he started exposing. Yeah, man, they not doing the
They're
right.
not doing the maintenance.
Yeah,
on
they not
on
doing the
plane.
right maintenance. They not.
They putting old parts on
Exactly.
the
He started
plane.
talking shit to him.
When shit malfunction,
And
they
then the
just
nigga-
tape it like
right.
Spirit.
So the nigga went under, right? He stopped working there for a bit at the crib, retired. Why they come to his crib, find a man dead, talking about suicide.
Yeah.
And he had told his sister, because I listened to the interview.
If I
She
died,
said,
it wasn't suicide.
She said, no matter what happened, it was not suicide. She said, I saw him at a fountain barbecue over the summer. He said, nah, fuck that. I'm happy. Ain't
That's the only
nothing wrong
thing you
with
can do.
me.
You can tell somebody.
Yeah, but it was too late. 'Cause, I mean, now, a few months later, he was dead. I was
But
like,
I'm saying, as long as he got
wow.
that message to somebody.
And that was
It
on the
ain't
news.
suicide.
Old girl got on the news. She said, like, one of them shows, Fox, whatever, MSNBC, and she talked about it.
The same thing happened to the
I
dude
was
that was
like,
finna give up Boeing jet technology.
Right. That shit
He
different.
got his ass smoked. They smoked
The
him.
whistleblower scenario.
Yeah, they smoked him. He was talking about the Boeing and shit because they stole technology.
I tried to do that in my movie, but it was like
Boeing
nobody
stole
would listen
some
to the
other
guy.
motherfuckers' technology,
the actor
right?
in the movie, yeah.
So he knew about it and he was finna sell that shit to another motherfucker. The story, the whole thing, that they stole this person's shit.
30 seconds left.
And,
Hey, I'm gonna jump right, but
took
let
the
me know
man's
what you like
pattern.
in this podcast.